Meet Gustav. He's been haunting this house for 137 years, and he's terrible at it. Gustav is a very lonely ghost. He tries his best to be scary, but he's just too nice. Last week, he apologized to a cobweb for walking through it. He even tried scaring a mouse and failed. Gustav said boo, but the mouse just squeaked and walked away. It was very embarrassing. Suddenly, sounds from outside. A new family was moving in. Gustav started to panic. Quick, look scary, he thought. But in the mirror, he just looked like he needed more fiber in his diet. Then came Lucy. She wasn't scared at all. She looked at the room and saw something special. Wow, this room is perfect, Lucy cried. And it comes with a ghost. Gustav couldn't believe it. You can see me? Duh, you're see-through, she said. Also, you're standing in my toy box. Gustav apologized and started to float away. Wait, what's your name? She asked. He told her Gustav, but warned her she should be screaming. Lucy just laughed. My grandma is scarier than you. Want to see my unicorn? Gustav smiled. What's a unicorn? And just like that, the scariest ghost in town became a babysitter? To be continued. Lesson 1. Floating through walls. Lucy was teaching Gustav how to be a proper ghost. You go through them, not into them. I told you. I'm bad at this. Gustav cried. He had failed haunting 113 times in ghost school. His final exam was haunting a teapot. He made it whistle happy birthday, and his teacher actually cried. Suddenly, Lucy's mom called out. Lucy had to think fast. He's my imaginary friend, she shouted back. Gustav was worried. Ghost hunters? With the vacuum backpacks. He didn't like protons. They were too positive. They both laughed. Gustav felt happy. Thank you for not screaming, he said. The last person who saw me was my wife, and she screamed for days. Gustav, bad at haunting, worse at marriage, but the best at making friends. Ghost school, where D+ is the new A+. Gustav was worried. Other ghosts were floating outside his window, bully ghost Bruno and his crew. Gustav. Bruno shouted, You call yourself a ghost? You're babysitting instead of terrifying. Bruno laughed. But tonight is the annual haunting competition. And you're entering. Lucy stepped forward. He's not doing anything scary, she shouted. But Bruno just laughed. A human defender. How cute. If you don't show up, Gustav will haunt her instead. Forever. The crew made their scariest faces. Gustav knew he had to go. The competition was held in a grand, abandoned theater. The ghost host announced the first challenge, make someone scream. The first ghost turned into a giant spider. The victim screamed. 8 out of 10. The competition was getting tough. Then it was Gustav's turn. He thought hard and started juggling ghostly fireballs while reciting Shakespeare. To be or not to be. The victim didn't scream. They applauded. A standing ovation. The ghost host was confused. That's not scary. That's entertaining. He got a reaction. Lucy shouted, Screaming isn't the only emotion. The ghosts had never considered this before. Scary was overrated. But later, Gustav was sad. I'll never be a real ghost, he sighed. I once said bless you when someone sneezed during my haunting. Lucy had an idea. Maybe you need therapy. There's an app for everything. She opened ghosttherapy.com. Dr. Spectra appeared on the screen. Hello, Gustav. I see you have nice ghost syndrome. Tell me, when did you first realize you didn't enjoy scaring people? Gustav remembered. Well, there was the incident with the kittens. I tried to haunt a barn, but I ended up petting them for 3 hours. And the time I tried to rattle chains, but I felt bad for the chains. I thought they might be tired. Dr. Spectra nodded. Classic empathy overflow. Gustav, you're not a haunting ghost, Dr. Spectra said. You're a guardian ghost. You protect and befriend. It's much rarer. And the dental plan is better. Gustav was so happy he accidentally floated through the ceiling. Sorry, he called down. Still working on my altitude. Gustav found his purpose. Therapy, helping ghosts feel better about being dead since 1847. Because even ghosts need to talk about their feelings. At the school playground, Mean Mike was being very mean. "Nice unicorn backpack, loser," he laughed. "Unicorns are real." Lucy knew ghosts were real, but Gustav promised to stay hidden. But then, Mike's shoelaces tied themselves together. He tripped and fell. Then his lunch flew out of his bag and spelled "Be nice" right in the air. Everyone was staring and whispering. A ghost, they cried. Mean Mike ran away screaming. Gustav appeared, just for Lucy, and winked. "Guardian ghost, remember," he whispered. Gustav sat on a tree branch, watching over the playground with special binoculars made of fog. He liked the sound of "Guardian ghost." He even caught a kid who almost fell off the monkey bars. They never knew it was Gustav, but he just smiled and kept watching. But one stormy night, Lucy was scared of the thunder. "Gustav? Are you there?" she whispered from under her blankets. Gustav appeared, but he was flickering like bad Wi-Fi. "Hi, Lucy," he said. He looked so thin and weak, almost like he wasn't there. "I'm forgetting," Gustav said. "When ghosts aren't remembered, we fade away." He hadn't had a real friend in 100 years. Lucy was determined. "I'll never forget you," she cried. She started making posters that said "My ghost friend Gustav" for everyone to see. The next day, she told her whole class about her ghost friend. Miss Chin smiled. "Lucy, you have such a big imagination," she said. But that night, Miss Chan's cat got stuck in a tall tree. Suddenly, the cat floated down gently into her arms all by itself. For just 1 second, she saw him. Gustav tipped his little hat and vanished. Miss Chin finally believed that Gustav was real. The next day, there was a new poster on the board. "Gustav, our school ghost. Be nice to him." Gustav was finally safe. Ghosts don't die, they just need good PR. Gustav was now the best remembered ghost in town. Not all heroes wear capes, some don't even wear bodies. Welcome to the first meeting of the Ghost Friend Society. Our mission: make sure Gustav never fades. Gustav even made ghost cookies, though they were a bit hard to eat. Suddenly, Bruno appeared. "Gustav, you're breaking the ghost code," he shouted. "I'm calling the Ghost Council." Gustav was in big trouble. Gustav was taken to the Ghost Council, the scariest ghosts in history. Gustav the Unscary, the Headless Horseman boomed. "You are accused of friendship." "I plead happy," Gustav said. "For 137 years, I was miserable. Then I met Lucy, and I learned I could matter." Suddenly, voices echoed through portals. "Gustav matters to me," Lucy shouted. "He saved my cat," cried Miss Chin. Even Mean Mike said he was nicer now. The lady in white smiled. "When I was alive, I had a friend too," she said. "No one had ever defended a ghost before. Perhaps the rules could change." The verdict was in. "Gustav, you are the first official guardian ghost. Show us how to be happy." Gustav was finally free to be himself. Gustav cried tears of joy that turned into little stars. He wasn't just a ghost anymore. He was a hero, not guilty of being too nice. Friendship is not a crime. Gustav and Lucy showed the world that even in the afterlife, the best thing you can be is a friend. The end. The old mansion was now the Ghost Friends Society headquarters. Gustav was a very busy professor. He taught young ghosts how to help with homework instead of scaring. "Give hints in the fog," he'd say with a smile. Lucy was older now. She brought mail from ghosts all over the world who wanted to learn how to make friends. Even Bruno the bully became a buddy. He brought Gustav a ghost fern and realized that helping people felt much better than scaring them. But soon, it was time for Lucy to move to the city. "I don't want to leave you," she whispered. But Gustav just smiled. "Look, Lucy, you started something special. I'm not just your Gustav anymore. I'm everyone's friend now." He gave her a glowing crystal pendant. "My essence," he said. "So you can always find me. Just don't lose it in the laundry." They shared one last hug. Lucy felt a cold, gentle pressure. She knew she would never truly be alone. "Thank you for seeing me," Gustav said. As Lucy left, a new family arrived. Little Leo was scared of the new house, but Gustav was already there to help. "Hello, I'm Gustav. Do you like trains?" The boy's fear melted away. Gustav was happy to be needed once again. Gustav didn't need to be scary. He just needed to be needed. And thanks to one little girl, he'll be needed forever.